Hey guys, Pretzel here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be reacting to the final trailer for Predator Badlands. Before we jump into the trailer, we have a couple of images and posters that were revealed since the last trailer. And I'm going to go over those pretty quickly. So the first image that we have is two images that come from a magazine, I believe. The first one gives us a clear look at Deck's brother's face, as I'm assuming he's fighting their father. And we did get a name reveal for both Deck's brother and father, I believe. I know there is for Deck's father. His name is like Najir, or something along those lines. And the second image we have is them fighting, and then this reveals that Deck's father does have wrist blades, which could mean that you have to be experienced to earn wrist blades of some sorts. Kind of similar to in AVP when we seen the young bloods in that film had to like fight the xenomorphs to earn their plasma casters. And then we also had a face reveal for Deck's father, which I think, yeah, it does show his name. As you can see, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see it. And then I think it's pretty cool. They did some text in the Predator language. I don't know if that's like saying the from Predator Badlands in their language, or if it's saying his name in their language. But it's pretty cool nonetheless. As we can see with the mask, I think it was confirmed that he's an elder, or like at least a clan leader. So him kind of looking a little wrinkly kind of makes sense. And then the white dreads and whatnot. I mean, unless I'm wrong, because he's not that old, but he looks like he could be that old. But at least this confirms to those who were concerned that they were going to be like redesigning the Predator's face for whatever reason, that they're not doing that, and that these other Predators are just younger, and that they do grow out their crest and whatnot as like a balding kind of thing for Predators. And then we have a shot of Deck and his brother, with his brother putting his hand on his shoulder, which I believe this will also be in the trailer. And I really like this shot because it shows like some characterization here, with that Predators aren't entirely like cold-blooded killers. You know, they fight with honor and whatnot and yada yada. They do have like relationships with each other, as like here with a brotherly relationship. And this also gives us a clear look of how tall Deck is compared to a normal sized, or like, you know, average young blood predator. And this is why Deck is considered a runt, because he's so small and, you know, I'm assuming like skinnier and whatnot. Which I'm glad they confirmed this, because I honestly was a little concerned that they were just gonna make these predators in this film shorter for the sake of the actor being like a normal human's height and not 7 to 8 feet tall, which I personally would have liked. I mean, I kind of get it why they would have done that if they did that, but I would have preferred if they didn't do that. And then we have two other images of Deck facing off against the toothy creature, with like him on the ground and it roaring at him. Unless that's a different creature, I'm just assuming that's what that is. And then we have a shot of Deck like roaring and raising his sword in the air, and there's like an explosion behind him to look all badass and whatnot. And then we have a new shot of Ellen Fanning's second character that she plays, which I think she's might be wearing some like prosthetics on her face and whatnot, to make her face a little bit different from the other character she plays. which is interesting because I thought that they were going to do like a twin android kind of thing, similar to like the android from Prometheus and Covenant, and I think his name was David, if I remember correctly. And that's what I thought they were going to be doing here. But I guess they're going to have her play a different character. Unless she isn't different and I'm crazy. But I'm pretty sure she looks different from how Thea looks. But I don't know. And then there's a new poster, which I think we have two different versions of this poster. Because the first one that I seen was found like at a theater and someone took a picture of it. And in this poster, we can see like red lasers. It looks like Deck has lasers coming out of a plasma caster. And then there's another laser that's like bouncing off Deck's sword, it looks like, which is kind of weird. But then we have an HD version of this poster, and as you can see, there's no lasers and whatnot. So I'm not sure what that was about. I mean, the laser taken out from bouncing off the sword makes sense because that didn't really make sense in general. But I think they could have probably kept the laser for Deck pointing at the giant Weyland-Yutani mech, which I don't even think Deck is going to fight in the film. I think the toothy creature thing is going to absolutely destroy it. Just, just show how powerful this thing is, because I think it's going to like go through the android base and just absolutely destroy everything. But I don't know, we'll see. But that's enough jibber jabber, which ended up going a little bit longer than I wanted to, but it's fine. I will stitch it all together with the editing process, which hopefully won't look terrible, but who knows. Alright, let me get these headphones on. And let me make sure I have room for the video, because it's always a problem that I end up having. And let's start it in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh god. Need to work on his landing. Yeah, I bet that hurt. Oh, he's mad.
Welcome to the most dangerous planet.
What in the heck?
Where everything
Pretty cool.
is trying to kill you.
Dang.
I need a hand. You're here to prove yourself.
He's jumping. Oh, they're fighting.
Hunting something that can't be killed.
Yeah! Scream off! Oh god! Oh! Do you hear the wrist blades?
We might not be alone in this hunt.
Yep. Yeah, that thing. So weird looking. Oh, shield! They're fighting. Yeah. Oh, that was pretty cool. So I didn't even hear what the last thing. Failure means death. That I will not fail. So I don't know who's this Deck saying then I will not fail. Or maybe he's also saying the first part too. if that is him, he's got a pretty cool voice. So, that's the trailer reaction. Trying to wrap our head around it. We've seen a lot of really cool aliens in this trailer, so it's pretty cool that they revealed that there's going to be a lot more than what we had seen previously. That one that was like climbing in the tree, it looked weird. It kind of reminded me, now that I think about it, of the eyeball creature from Alien Earth. Not that I think they're related, but that's just what it reminded me of. And I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the trailer a couple times to really see what happened, because it kind of went by quick. But I do believe that Deckhead was using wrist blades, so that's pretty cool. Because preferably for me, the wrist blades is my favorite Predator weapon. The sword is cool and all, but I'll always have a deep love for the wrist blades. But anyways, I'm super excited for this film. Comes out November 7th, just under a month away, or I guess a little bit over a month away, because what's today? October 6th. So a month and a day away. So that'll be super exciting to watch. I can't wait. It's going to be definitely an interesting experience, because this is the first time seeing, of course, as we all know by now, Predator as the protagonist, and it being in this kind of more sci-fi type film, other than it being like more in the horror elements. This is going to be less of that. I mean, unless they do end up having some horror elements, which could be cool, but I don't think that's what they're going for this film. And if you go in for this film expecting like a regular Predator film with horror elements and whatnot, then you certainly are going to be surprised. Because I know there are some people that don't watch the trailers and whatnot, and then they go in completely blind, and they're probably going to be like, what the fuck? So, I'm excited, as I said, I think like 4 times now. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one, which will probably be another reaction, because I don't have time for anything else. Bye-bye.